Our first guest is one of the most talented women in the world. Please welcome my friend, Jennifer Lopez.
Hi.
I see you. Yes, Andy, stop clapping.
Okay, well, I'm excited.
Andy is in the yard outside because I won't let him in the house, but he's clapping for you.
I see that. I was like, uh-oh, somebody's creeping up on Ellen.
No, I don't allow him inside.
Right. Okay.
So, hi. Cheers
Hi,
to you. What are you having to drink right now?
A little coffee.
With a little foamy milk on the coffee, like a little latte.
A little cinnamon, a little comfort. That's what we need right now, a little comfort.
Yes, we do. And that's why I'm talking to you, so we can comfort people. By the way, you look beautiful. Thank you for dressing up. I assume you're not dressing up every day just to be by yourself.
Not every day, no. But we do have, I am on Zoom a lot. I am talking to a lot of people. So sometimes when I have to talk to somebody, business-wise, I will pull myself together. But I have done a lot of meetings in pajamas, yes.
You look fantastic, though. What's it like for you in quarantine? You have the family there. I've seen some of the things that you're doing. Are you running out of things to do? What are you doing?
Yes. I mean, the whole family's here. We're all been shut down for a few weeks now. I have to say, I've been so on the run for the past few years that it's nice to be home. I plan to take a little bit of time off after, the whole Super Bowl thing and World of Dance that I just finished filming a few weeks ago. And so it's been nice so far. I don't know if it goes on a long time. Check in with me in a month or two. I might be wanting to, jump off the edge of the roof over there. But right now, it's kind of making lemonade out of lemons. It's a terrible time for all of us, and a weird time, a scary time, anxious time. We don't know what's going to happen, but having a reconnection with the family and Alex and not having to run around so much is kind of nice too. So making the best of it.
Yeah, I think for those of us who are fortunate enough to be able to be in our home and not panicked about all the fears of, where's the next meal coming from? How long is this going to last? And obviously we're all doing our part to help in every situation that we can and do what we can. But for those of us fortunate enough, it is a nice break from working constantly and not being home enough to appreciate the relationships and just having time to sit still, which is something that I know you don't do that often. So I don't know how long you're going to be able to do this. I know it feels good right now, but I can imagine you're used to constantly moving. Who's homeschooling there? Is it Alex or you? Who's helping with the homework?
I help with the homework. All 4 kids are doing virtual school right now. And so I stay more on top of Emmy and Max about that. Yeah, me.
And do you find it easy, or are you looking at it like, what is this?
Honestly, I think we're all like, what is this? I like a teacher. So, and also, have you seen the math that they make the kids do now? It's a new math.
No.
Els Bells. It's a new math. It's crazy. And so, half the time I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, let's look up that word. What does that mean? It's been an experience for sure.
I cannot imagine. These TikToks that you've been doing, by the way, the one that you did, Flip the Switch, that I guess, because Twitch did it with Allison also, first of all, I want to show it in case anyone didn't see it, and then I want to ask about how you had things that even fit Alex. So let's show it.
Look, I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else.
So I assume that was your idea. I assume it was not his idea.
Listen, the kids are always trying to get us on TikTok. I love TikTok because, I love to dance just like you. but they're always trying to get Alex to do all these TikToks. And I remember it was one of the last times we went out to dinner about a month ago or whenever it was. And we came back and I had seen that challenge somewhere. And I was like, you know what? There's one where we switch clothes. I was like, my dress is stretchy. I think it can fit you. Why don't we do that one? And the girls were like, yeah, let's do it. So we did it. And it was so much fun. It was hilarious. And we were trying to hook the earrings in his ears. It was a lot. He's a good sport.
It was hilarious. Yes, he was. And then I also loved the one where you were answering questions and you had your eyes closed and pointing. That's a really good idea for a lot of people.
I mean, it was so funny. I was like, why are you lying? I'm telling the truth. But I guess it's all perspective. He thinks he's easy when he's sick.
And I would think that you are easy when you're sick because I've seen you go through so many things and you are such a soldier. I mean, I think that even the Super Bowl thing. I mean, like the fact that you did the Super Bowl and worked out, trained, rehearsed, and you would just come off tour and you were coming off Vegas, you were coming off so many different things. You must have just been like, that must have wiped you out.
It really did. It really did. I think, like I said, that's why as I was coming to the end, the last couple of weeks of Super Bowl, I kept dreaming about, I'm going to have time off after this. I'm going to have time off after this. It was definitely because I realized when I had time to slow down and think about it now, that when I started training for Hustlers, which was last January, doing all of the pole stuff, was literally like the end of January. And then I went straight into filming. Then I went straight into my tour. And then I went straight into filming Marry Me. And then I went straight into the Super Bowl rehearsals. And then we did a couple of, of shows of World of Dance. And then I was done. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't stopped for over a year. Like it's been nonstop.
Yeah.
And so I was pretty pooped. Yeah.
Hey, Andy.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm here.
Do you have any questions for there he is. You have any questions?
How is she that beautiful all the time?
Okay, so please answer that question. How are you that beautiful all the time?
You're very sweet, Andy, and I think they should let you in the house, Ellen. What are
Thank
you doing? What's happening? Why has he been banned from the house? What did he do? Did he get involved with
Social distancing.
Legos? Like, what happened?
He just doesn't want me near her. But here's my question. I'm serious, though. I remember when you did Rosie O'Donnell so many years ago in the 90s, and you just had become a thing. And I remember this is beautiful. And you still have held up in a way that is ridiculous. You're beautiful. That's all I wanted to say.
You've held up.
Thank you, Andy. I'm going to try to keep holding up. Hanging on by a string, a thread.
Oh,
Hold up.
you're so good with the compliments. You've really held up, lady. That's great.
She knows what I mean.
I'm sorry I asked him to ask you a question, Jennifer. I'm really sorry. All right, so I assume this whole quarantine and everything is affecting the wedding date because I'm sure you were about to get married any day now, and now you can't.
Any day now? Actually, it did affect it a little bit. So we will see what happens now. I really don't know what's going to happen now. As far as dates or anything like that, we're just kind of in a holding pattern like the rest of the world. So again, it's something we're just going to have to wait and see in a few months how this all pans out.
Well, let me tell you something. This is just, this is my 2 cents. You take it or leave it. But if the TikToks are extremely popular that you're putting out there, if you got married, if the two of you got married in your house and you posted it on Instagram, this would be just the first wedding. You'd have a big one with people and all that later. But for
Right.
now, you know how happy you
Do a
would make
TikTok
people
wedding?
we could watch your wedding? Yeah.
It's something to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
can't make any
I think it's a
commitments
good
right
idea.
now.
Think about it.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about your new show and other things, probably the wedding, stuff like that. We'll be right back. All right, we are back with Jennifer Lopez. The Quibi show is called Thanks a Million. So I know the concept. Explain the concept and then tell me who you gave money to.
Okay, so it's called Thanks a Million. It's a show I'm producing on Quibi, which is a new kind of entertainment platform for the phone where all the episodes are under 10 minutes. And so we came up with this idea to basically for very grateful celebrities who have a blessed life and to do a random act of kindness and start a chain. And so that one act of kindness goes to another act of kindness, and you see how it kind of has a snowball effect. So we take over the course of the 10 episodes, we're going to give away $1 million, $100,000 I got to give to somebody who randomly touches my life in some way. Not a family member, not a friend, not anything like that, just a person that you came across who kind of affected you. And there was a little girl that I met at a Make-A-Wish after one of my concerts. She was there and she was just an angel. And there was something about her that just moved me. I don't want to give away too much, but I wound up giving it to her and her mom. And then the only caveat is that they have to give half of that money to somebody else. And then that person has to give half to somebody else, and so on. And so we follow this chain of kindness and how little one random act of kindness can change people's lives. And that's what the show is.
That's so fantastic. What a great idea. That's amazing. So now, and you and Alex, this is really cool. This is amazing. Because like I said in the beginning of this, when we were talking, that everyone is donating to, there's so many different places that need money right now. So you donated 1 million meals to Feeding America, which is incredible that y'all did that.
Yeah, Meals Up, Wheels Up. You know, obviously food is an issue right now. And there's so many people, obviously we all have to stay at home. And it's just about getting food to people who are in need right now. And Wheels Up came up with a great initiative, and they joined with Feeding America, and they called us and asked us if we would donate, and then we said yeah, we'll donate 1 million meals for sure. So Alex and I did that, and there's other charities things that we're doing right now as well, but I'll be announcing those in the next few weeks. So it's exciting. It's a privileged place to be able to help. And so that's what we want to do right now. And again, I think with the show, Thanks a Million, it's about kickstarting that. Because I think the one thing I miss the most is just people. I miss people. I miss hugging them and kissing them and being around them. And you realize with this kind of sudden imposed loss of freedom in a way, where we can't see each other, we can't go places, that how much we need each other and how much we need to appreciate that. And and that's what's been on my mind a lot lately. So
well, I think we're all going to come out of this changed people, and hopefully for the better, and we're going to realize how important it is to reach out to people as often as we can, and to and we miss just hugging people. Like, I used to hug people all the time, and you think about that and like, oh, you can't do that anymore. So I look forward to that again. I'm sending you a hug, and Alex and your family, I love you. And Thanks a Million is available on Quibi right now. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Andy. Ellen asked me to remind you to subscribe to her channel so you can see more awesome videos, like videos of me getting scared or saying embarrassing things, like ball peen hammer. And also some videos of Ellen and other celebrities, if you're into that sort of thing.